a fortress. Looks like mass repair definitely going down here, and not very good if you're a minigun, kind of trapped in the middle. Like I was saying, the PDD going down, but Blink Stalker's definitely going to be able to escape down to the low ground with the blink. There we go, and get out relatively unharmed. Planetary Fortress only has 3 kills, so obviously not doing a ton of damage. However, it is nice for Drewbie to get any units he can at this point. In late game versus Protoss, every unit for a Ukrainian player is going to count. Anything he can snipe, anything he can take out is a small victory in itself. However, a very menacing force here by Minigun. 4 carriers are out, as well as tons and tons of stalkers. Looks like Drewbie wants to make an attack with these new Ravens and his Thor heavy army. I like to, they do not have the strike cannons. I'm a little sad. They're pretty cool. Not that great against the extended thermal lance colossi, but there are none anymore. So actually, probably a good decision. Earlier, if he'd had them, they would have been good. Minigun obviously laughing. Oh, a ton of turrets at the main, so he can't get his observer in. Never fun if you are trying to sneak your observer in there and it gets killed. And obviously Drewbie not happy, telling Minigun to go screw himself. And yeah, repairing his Ravens with his SCV is always a good decision. I feel like Terrans get all too often that you can repair your stuff most of the time, and that's always good. Going back, more Blink Stalker harass. You can see these observers just so key for this harassment. He's able to, you know, move his Blink Stalkers, get them up on this high ground where we haven't seen any Terran yet. Looks like just in time to intercept these 2 SCVs going to the starports. Get a nice scout out, and this planetary fortress is definitely not something to be trifled with, especially with all the SCVs coming in. It is going to be almost impossible to kill. He's going to pull back out. It's the harassment. It was working so however, engaging a small fraction of Drewbie's army, but now getting pincered in by the rest of the army. Not what you want to be if you are a stalker trying to blink out here, but taking terrible damage. The rest of Minigun's army coming in here trying to save what stalkers it can. However, that High Templar is a very lucky High Templar and storming all of these ghosts. Oh, sniped by the ghost. Tons and tons of ghosts coming here. They're going to get up, EMPing every bit of this army by Minigun. It looks like Drewbie wants to attack with his big army. Minigun has a trust fund, doesn't matter, no biggie. They're actually banking a lot of resources, both players. And looking like Drewbie definitely wanting to attack here. Big battle going on. Bio units definitely going to be in a lot of trouble. Those Archons do so much damage to Bio units. Good concave here set up by Minigun. Storms coming down on top of the Thors, but they are so hardy. Hard to kill them, but these interceptors definitely worth their weight in gold, doing tons and tons of damage. And wiping out this army. One Thor trying to get out, but he's gone. Wasting the Thor. Blink Stalkers catching that medevac, and the other one as well. Oh, just not a great turn of events here for Drewbie. Getting very late into the game. It's very unlikely he can come back at this point. Just his army has been decimated, and it's very hard for Terran to rebuild as quick as they would like, especially with the slot Protoss force coming in their planetary. The higher Terrans. That back there. And just units getting picked off at this point from Drewbie. Kind of fun. Battle Cruiser is out. It has 3 attacks. It is a very cool unit, but it is going to be a little too late. These Stalkers focusing down the Battle Cruiser. It is gone. The Thors are next, and it looks like that's going to be pretty much it for not for Minigun. For Drewbie, Minigun is almost definitely going to win this game at this point. Just incredible saturation here at Drewbie's base. Nothing else. 2 battle cruisers coming out, and that is GG. The game is over. That's actually really cool. I don't even know what's going on. The warp prism's exploding. Yeah, so battle cruiser late game transition by Drewbie, just too little, too late. Minigun doing a great job. The macro, especially, and the Blink Stalker harass, I feel like really pulled him ahead, as well as that big battle that Drewbie engaged in right here in a very favorable position for Minigun. Ended up losing pretty much his entire army and allowing Minigun to counterattack and end the game. So it was a very good game, nice and long. It's always cool to watch practice games within teams because the guys, they're not cheese and not doing anything. As you saw, Minigun was complaining earlier about how terrible cheese, playing against cheese is no fun. But games like this is what makes StarCraft fun, what makes casting fun, and just awesome game. I'd like you guys to note all the upgrades we were seeing. Just tons and tons of upgrades. I mean, so good for both players. The whole map, I mean, being harvested at this point, just great. High-level players. Again, this is from the Root Gaming website. I will try to find more games from them. There's some cool guys. They post some great stuff online for people like me to use, and people like you guys to watch. So it's nice to see. Nice to see that there are easy places to get replays like this. Again, an epic replay, something I really enjoyed casting. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. Any announcements in TOPStarcraft land? Apparently, all the parts for my roommate's computer have shipped. So we will see. We'll see how well it works. I've been working with the new settings, the new Procaster, to try to make these casts look even nicer, sound even better, stuff like that. I spent like 20 minutes before this whole cast started, fixing things up, so you would hear the sounds, because that's important to me. And hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a very cool, very close game, back and forth. The harassment for Drewbie slacked at the end, and I think that's what ended up costing him the game. But battle cruisers are always fun to see. Again, Drewbie GG's, and I guess I should GG. I will see you guys next time. I am Top Madness. I am the voice of TOPStarcraft, and I am signing out.